Welcome to WagerTalk TV, everyone. Minty Beth here with Tony Finn at WagerTalk on Twitter and Dr. Chuck at Dr. Chuck RX on Twitter. Give them both a follow, please. Guys, this Sunday, we've got the Seattle Seahawks heading over to Buffalo to take on the Bills. Seahawks laying 3 on the road here, and the total set at 54. I don't like betting against Russell Wilson, so you know I'm already on the Seahawks. Tony, what do you think about this game?
I think that's a smart move, Minty. First and foremost, the Bills have not been. They really excited me. They excited Bills fans. The Bills Mafia excited them first couple weeks of the season.
Right.
They looked like they were going to be offensive juggernauts, and we have to step back all the time from young quarterbacks who might look great last Sunday and not look so good this Sunday. In this situation, to make it short, first and foremost, what we saw last week with the Bills and the Jets, and a couple weeks ago with the Bills and the Chiefs, for instance, is that Allen's still going to have some issues, especially inside the red zone. To face the Jets team and get to the red zone 8 times and only come up with field goals, and in fact miss a couple field goals, is not going to be good enough when you play even a defenseless Seattle team. Don't all of a sudden believe what you saw from Seattle last week, in prime time against the 49ers. I think the 49ers revealed themselves for who they are, and they're going to be even less than without G and without Kittle. They're going to be less than that. But to this game, and that is, you're not going to stop Seattle from scoring, especially the Bills defense, which has struggled, which they have not even come close to matching who they were a year ago, or last season, should I say. And in this game, laying essentially a field goal right now, I believe, unless it's gone up, it's -3 with a little juice. The fact is that Carroll has solved any issue he used to have traveling 2 time zones to the East Coast. And it's going to be a long day in Buffalo for Allen and company if they can't do more than kick field goals. They have to find a way to turn Seattle over and score touchdowns, which is something I'm not going to wager on. I confidently can suggest or recommend Seattle minus the short number.
I wholeheartedly agree. Dr. Chuck, do you agree?
I absolutely agree. And I get to piggyback off of both of you, but also piss Tony off and give him beautiful SDQL numbers that he is going to probably just plug his ears on. But so but piggyback off what he said, teams coming from Pacific time zone to play in the East time zone it seems to be a thing people just think is something you would fade, but road favorites in that spot since 2016 or 27-6, especially when they're laying this low of a number. And in that exact spot, Pete and Russ are 8-0 last 8. So, I mean, you don't even have to, I'm not really worried about the defense because I think they can get more stops on Allen and company than the Bills defense. That seems to be even more Swiss cheese than Seattle. I think that Nick Mullins lightning in a bottle disaster that Seattle showed at the end of the game was just kind of an aberration. Not as worried about what happened at the end of that. I mean, it did happen 2 times in a row, 2 weeks in a row on Seattle. And so you could be worried late, but it's just a small number. And I don't think Russ is going to be stopped at all. On top of the fact that on the road, they're about the best yards per play team going. On the road, they have 7 yards per play. Buffalo is even worse at home, allowing yards per play to the opponents. And it's not even going to matter who's separate running back, I don't think, for the Seahawks, if it's, whoever it is, or if it's just Russ that gets most of the rushing yards. I think they're going to score just about every possession, and it's going to be hard to not want to just lay that 2.5 or 3. I understand maybe there's a little pushback once it gets to 3 for a home dog, since it opened about 1.5, but I still am pretty comfortable laying the 3, probably up to 4.
That's right. All right, Mr. Unlimited, we like you this week, and thank you guys for your insight. For $1.99, get every college football and NFL play for any handicapper through the end of November at sportsmemo.com and wagertalk.com. Thanks, guys.